fractions, and we are changing mixed numbers to improper. Why would you want to do that? Does anybody know? Anybody know why we want to? In other words, we are taking something like 3 1/5, and instead of keeping it as a mixed number, we're going to make it so that it's an improper fraction. Anybody know why we do that? Nobody knows. Well, in order to multiply and divide, that's why we do that. So here's one way to do it. First of all, this fraction here tells you what fraction you're working with. I'm working with fifths. So I can draw 3 whole circles, cut it into fifths. I can do that. Cut it into fifths. If I take 3 whole things, how many fifths do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 3 is worth 15 fifths. And then I add another 1/5 to it because of this guy here. So 3 1/5 is the same thing as having 16 fifths. This is the improper fraction for this. Improper. Shall we do one more? I think you're excited about that. How about 1 7/8? And I want to change that into improper. Well, I can take my 1 whole circle, I'm cutting it into 8s because of that thing there. How many 8s is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8s plus another 7 8s. So I gotta get rid of 1. Plus another 7 8s, which makes it what? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is the same thing as 15 8s, right? Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Alright, that's all well and good till you get to something like this. What if I have 6 7/15? Who really wants to draw 6 circles and cut it into 15 parts and then do all that calculating and adding? Does anybody know of a quicker, simpler method to do this? There is one. There's a little 4 or 5 step little method here. Maggie, nervous?
Take 6 times 15 and then add it to 7.
Okay, so let's write that down. She's got it right. Because we have 6 circles that we cut into 15 pieces, we don't need to draw them down. We can just multiply the whole number times the diameter, or times the denominator, sorry. In other words, take 6 times 15. Take my word for it, that gives you 90. Okay, and then what do I have to do? So my 6 circles ended up being 90 15ths, because I had six circles that were all 15 15ths, so that's 90 15ths. Step number 2, then I have to, come on, add the numerator to that, which is the top. So I take 90 plus 7, which is 97. And that the reason I added that to that was because I have my 90, my 6 was the 90 15ths, and then I have another 7 15ths. And then my last step is to keep the same denominator. Keep the same denominator, which is 15. So 97 15ths would be the fraction that we use. Difficult? Yes? No? Probably not. And really, you should be able to do most of this pretty much mentally. For example, if you have 12 and a half, what would that be as improper? 12.5. 12 times 2 is 24 plus 1 is 25. What's my bottom number? Keep the same bottom number. Did somebody say something wrong?
Yes, I meant to say
Somebody
25.
horse, what?
I meant to say 25 and I said 15.
How about this one? 6 1/3. 6 1/3 is what, Grace Watson?
19.
6 times 8 is?
Oh, never mind, I was adding. You said 48.
I said something wrong?
You said 1/3.
Oh, sure, it's always the teacher's fault. How about 6 1/8? 6 times 8 is
48.
plus 1
49.
over. Perfect. How about this one? 3 1/6. Alex, 3 1/6 is?
18, 19 over 6.
How about 1 123 over 124? Brian Connor.
100.
Say what?
247 over 124.
247 over 124. What about 1 1/3? As an improper fraction, Madison Willman. 4/3. What about 13 7/16 as an improper fraction? Ooh, oh, what is that? 48. 48 16. 208, is that right? 215. Did I get that right? Brooke Calla?
215 over 6.
215/16. What about 1,000,003 1/2 as an improper fraction? Cabron had it, I heard her say it.
2,006 over 2.
Oh, you're so close. Did you add the 1 to it?
Oh, no. 2,007.
2,007 over 2.